In question 3, part A, I need to express an algebraic fraction in its partial fractions. And you can see that after equating the coefficients of x and the constant term, I obtain the two partial fractions 1 over x plus 2 plus 3 over 2x minus 3, as indicated by the green arrow. In part B, I need to find the exact value of an integral and give my answer as a single logarithm. If you follow through the mathematics, you can see the answer should be the log or the natural log of 54. It's useful for us to work out the log of 54 as a decimal, because when we check with the Casio graphical calculator the integral, it will be easier for us to confirm. Okay, so if I bring in the Casio graphical calculator and I choose the graph function menu, which is option 5, and I need to key in this function, so I start off with open bracket 5x plus 3 close bracket, and because it's a fraction I'm going to use my ABC button over here, and I've now moved into the denominator, as you can see, open bracket x plus 2 close bracket, and then the next one 2x minus 3. And if I use the right arrow to move into the main part of the display, and I now select execute and then F6 to draw. Okay, now I need to integrate this function between 2 and 6, so I need to make sure that my x-axis covers these values. So if I go to the V window for a moment, my y minimum is fine, although to make sure I can see more of the region I'm interested in, I'll change it to -1. And I'll change my maximum, well, it needs to cover 6, so let's go as far as 10 and select execute. I may find that to get a better representation of the graph, I need to change the values for y min and y max, but I'll decide that afterwards. If I now select execute and F6 to draw, okay, I can see a reasonable part of my function now. I don't wish to change any more settings vertically, so I'll now use F5 for gsolve, and I need to scroll using F6 to find the integral function, which is F3, and F1 to integrate with respect to x. It now asks me for my lower limit value near the top of the screen. Well, the lower limit value, as you can see from the integral, is 2. And I select execute, and now at the top of the screen it asks me for the upper limit value, which is 6. And you can see it now returns a value of 3.988988404, and so on. And you can now see why I worked out the log of 54 earlier, so that you could compare the two to see they're the same. If you wanted to use your graphical calculator to do this, you could also go back to the menu and select 1 for run matrix and F4 for math, and then just select the natural log of 54, so that's ln 54, and execute, and it gives it to more decimal places here, but it's the same value, as you can see. So just to confirm, if I exit this and select menu, go back to my graph and draw, and again if I gsolve and move across, integrate between 2 and 6, I do indeed get the value of log of 54. So that's a good way of checking the mathematics afterwards.